Yo everyone, this is Yus here, and today I'm bringing you a first generation NU battle against MarkyBoy. So yeah, we're going to use the NU list from that one forum, so I'll leave a link in the description to that because it's a lot of fun and you guys definitely have to try out that tier. So let's get straight into the battle. I'm gonna start with my Vileplume as he's gonna start with his Electrode. So straight off the bat I'm gonna go for the Sleep Powder because I wanna sleep something straight off the bat, but unfortunately I'm gonna miss as he's gonna send in his own Vileplume. I'm gonna try out my luck, but unfortunately he won the speed tie and he does put me to sleep. So I'm gonna predict him to predict me to switch out and go for the Body Slam. So I'm gonna stay in, burn a sleep turn, and now I'm gonna switch out into my Electrode as he's gonna go for the Source Dance. So I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave, and fortunately for me I'm gonna hit my Thunder Wave and he is gonna get fully paralyzed the first turn. And by the way he was playing, I predicted him to stay in, and yeah, I just went straight away for that explosion and boom, that Vileplume isn't going to appreciate that at all. And yeah, as you're going to see, I got a crit. Don't know if it matters because Electrode has the weakest explosion in the game in this generation and in the second generation and third. And yeah, fortunately for me, Vileplume goes down and it's a huge threat, or I should say a huge annoyer out of the way. So in comes his Rapidash and I'm gonna send in my Omastar. The switch is pretty obvious, but still I didn't want it to... I wanted to play it risky and I mean safely, so I went for the Stab Hydro Pump, and now I'm gonna predict the electric move, so I'm gonna send in my Sandshrew, and Sandshrew is great in this tier even though it doesn't have the best special there. So I'm gonna predict another electric move, but he's gonna predict me to go into my Vileplume again and he's gonna send in his Pidgeot. So I'm gonna stay in there because I know Pidgeot doesn't have the Drill Peck as he mentions in his nickname, and there he goes for the Mimic and he got the Source Dance I think, and then he went for the Mirror move, and Mirror moves my Sleep Powder and his Pidgeot puts me to sleep, which was a very funny situation. So now I'm gonna send in my Omastar, which can wall this Pidgeot very well because it's part rock as you already know, and I'm gonna go for the Blizzard. He's gonna switch out. I was hoping to get a freeze there, but that didn't happen, and yeah, in comes his Omastar, which took that very while, and he's gonna go for the Surf, and that does a lot, but I'm gonna go for the Hydro Pump, which I think is a 2-hit KO. I'm gonna go for another Hydro Pump, which is gonna leave him in a really low amount of health. Unfortunately it didn't kill, and now I'm gonna try to take it down with the Seismic Toss. Unfortunately he's gonna win the speed tie and he's gonna go for the rest and regain all his HP back, which is really bad. So now I'm gonna go for another Hydro Pump. Omastar standing on her last leg, like yeah, he's gonna go into his Machamp, and Omastar, such a beast, scores a crit, and that's a 1-hit KO. I'm not a biggest fan of Machamp in the first generation because it's a bit slow and it doesn't... it's only like good move Stab is a submission. So now in comes Rapidash and takes me out with the Double Edge I think, and yeah, I'm gonna send in Diego the Fearow. For some reason I thought that Fearow was faster, but unfortunately he's gonna trap me with the Fire Spin, so I'm forced to go into my own Rapidash because it takes the Fire Spin like nothing. And I'm gonna try to go for the Body Slam and paralyze this thing. He's gonna miss his Fire Spin, and unfortunately I'm not going to get the paralysis, and he's gonna switch out into his already asleep Omastar. So I'm gonna do a hard switch into my Sandshrew because this thing is already asleep, and I'm gonna go for the Earthquake. And Earthquake, I was hoping that it will kill. Come on Sandshrew, we believe in you. This is NU of the first generation. Come on, you can do something. And unfortunately it survived, and I was hoping to live a Surf from this thing for some reason, even though that was like impossible. It's just a Sandshrew after all, and yeah, Sandshrew goes down, and I'm gonna go into my Fearow because at the amount of HP the Omastar is it, sure that a Double Edge is going to be able to take it down. And yes, by the way, this Fearow is named after Diego because he told me to use Fearow because he was a beast at this tier. So yeah, and yeah, it is in fact a beast. It has a really good move pool, and yeah. So now in comes the Electrode. I don't want to stay in there, so I'm gonna switch back into my Vileplume. and I'm gonna try to wake up there and pretty much stay in there, because maybe he'll go for an explosion or something. I don't want to take it with any of my other guys. So he's gonna go for the thunder. Doesn't do too much damage. He's gonna go back into his rapid dash. I'm gonna stay in there, probably predicting the body slam, but he went for the mimic and he got the body slam. What do you know? So I'm gonna go into my rapid dash, dodge a fire blast. I'm gonna go for the body slam, hoping to get a paralysis, and yes, I finally do get a paralysis, and he's gonna go for the body slam. Thankfully he didn't get it. I'm gonna stay in there, go for the body slam, trying to take down this rapid dash as soon as possible. He's gonna get fully paralyzed, and another body slam is easily gonna take it out. So things now are really looking good for me, but this is not over yet. So in comes his electrode. I'm gonna send in my Vileplume, and he's gonna get a crit, which gonna do a lot of damage to my Vileplume, even though it doesn't really matter. But he's gonna switch out now. He's gonna go for the Pidgeot. Unfortunately, I'm not going to wake up. I'm gonna stay in there. He's gonna go for the double edge. He scores a crit, took me out, and that's his second crit. I'm gonna go into my Rapidash and just go for the fire spin, trying to trap this thing. Unfortunately, I missed, and he's gonna get a crit and kill my Rapidash. So this is basically gonna set up the game, because I know I can deal with his Pidgeot, but unfortunately he still has his Electrode, and Firo doesn't stand a chance against his Electrode and his electric move. I'm gonna finish off this Pidgeot with Hyper Beam, and like I said, his Electrode is going to pretty much finish me off with the Thunder. So close 1-0, really good game, Mark. It was really fun, and I really love these close battles. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as we did. Leave your awesome feedback like always, and I will see you guys next time for more battles. Stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day, and peace out.